We finally have our first look at the new Genesis Hypercar that will compete in the championships of the WEC and IMSA. Besides the first renders of the car, many details of the program were revealed, including the car's name, the team, the chassis, when the car will start racing, and even some of the drivers for the program. So in this video, I'll break down the recent update regarding the first look at one of the new hypercars that is set to race at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. A few months ago, the South Korean manufacturer Hyundai confirmed their intentions to enter the WEC and IMSA with a hypercar program. The cars that would compete would be under the branding of Hyundai's luxury and performance company Genesis, which was established as its own brand in 2015. And Genesis has already confirmed to be entering a car using the LMDh regulations and not the LMH regulations. When it comes to this update, one of the big reveals was the car itself. So here it is, the new Genesis LMDh. This car was officially unveiled during an announcement made in Dubai, and I have to say that this new hypercar looks absolutely stunning. And it definitely proves that Genesis is ready to take the next step forward as they prepare to embark on this new chapter. Alongside the first look at the new LMDh, Genesis has also revealed the name for the car, which will be called the GMR 001. While the full specifications of the new GMR 001 have not been unveiled yet, we do know for a fact that the LMDh prototype will use a chassis from the French constructor Orica. Since it's an LMDh, Genesis had to pick one of the 4 chassis suppliers, which besides Orica also includes Multimatic, Ligier, and Alara. Genesis will become the 3rd manufacturer to have an LMDh car with an Orica chassis. The other 2 manufacturers that are using the Orica chassis on their LMDh cars are Alpine with their A424 hypercar and Acura with their ARX06, which of course only competes in IMSA GTP. Genesis has also confirmed that the GMR 001 will make its competitive debut in the World Endurance Championship in 2026, and therefore will compete for overall victory at the 94th edition of the 24 Hours of Le Mans that very same year in the hypercar class. It's also been confirmed that the GMR 001 will compete in the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship, but won't arrive until 2027, thus allowing the South Korean car brand to compete in more prestigious endurance races, like the Rolex 24 at Daytona or the 12 Hours of Sebring, for example. The team that will be running the hypercar in endurance racing events will be known as Genesis Magma Racing, and ahead of the unveiling of these announcements laid out in Dubai, former Renault F1 boss Cyril Abiteboul, who's now the president of Hyundai Motorsports organization, spoke about the new project ahead. His words are as follows. The official launch of Genesis Magma Racing is a momentous occasion. As the backbone of Hyundai Motor Group's global motorsport activities, Hyundai Motorsport will play a vital role in this latest ambitious project. We are evaluating our circuit racing expertise to a whole new level, as we prepare to compete in some of the world's most challenging series. The launch of Genesis Magma Racing will also include a partnership with the French team IDEX Sport, as the team prepares to compete in the hypercar and GTP classes with the South Korean car brand. Genesis Magma Racing has also announced that they will place their headquarters near IDEX Sport and chassis suppliers Orica at the Paul Ricard circuit in France. The reports from earlier have also been confirmed that Genesis will partner with IDEX Sport for an LMP2 program in 2025, ahead of their debut in 2026. The partnership will consist mainly in the European Le Mans series, where IDEX Sport are set to run 2 of their LMP2 prototypes in 2025, and both entries will be the Gibson-powered Orica 07 cars. IDEX Sport have also confirmed that former F1 driver for Williams, Logan Sargent, will drive in ELMS in 2025, and it's very possible that the American racer could be a part of the Genesis Magma Racing program in the WEC in 2026. But enough about the rumored drivers, let's talk about the confirmed ones, as Genesis have already announced 2 of their racers for their new hypercar program, and both of the drivers are some of the best in recent years of sports car racing. Genesis have confirmed that Pipo Derani and Andre Lauderer will drive the GMR 001 and become part of the program as 2 of the racers in 2026. Both of the drivers bring a lot of experience to the table as well. Pipo Derani has been regarded as one of the best sports car racers to have competed in the modern GTP era, as the former Action Express Racing Cadillac driver is a 2-time champion of IMSA, a former WEC driver who raced for teams like Scuderia Cameron Glickenhaus, and he has won overall at all of the best North American endurance races, which included the famous 12 Hours of Sebring, where he won 4 times overall, with his most recent win coming in 2023 when he drove the number 31 Whelen Cadillac. As for Andre Lauderer, alongside Derani, the German racer has achieved so much success over his time in endurance racing. He has won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 3 times overall with Audi, with his most recent win coming in 2014. And over the last few years, he has been a driver for Porsche, driving their 919 Hybrid and the 963. But he departed the German manufacturer following the 2024 season, thus becoming a free agent, and now he is signed with Genesis. Lauderer is also currently the most recent drivers' champion of the WEC Hypercar class, as he and teammates Kevin Estra and Lawrence Vantor won the 2024 championship driving the number 6 Porsche Penske in 963. As for the other racers for the Genesis Hypercar program, they have not been confirmed as of yet. But it's definitely true that the South Korean car brand are definitely building a strong driver lineup for their debut in 2026. So here's the rundown. Genesis have unveiled some major updates regarding their LMDh program, which included our first look at the newly named Genesis GMR 001 Hypercar. What do you think about these updates regarding the program? And are you excited to see Genesis compete in the WEC and in IMSA? Well, as always, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like sports car endurance racing, this might be the channel for you. I'm making content on the WEC, IMSA, and so on every single week. In fact, there are some videos out on your screen all about these topics. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.